for we are to God the fragrance of Christ. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 15.
Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Tokwe and this is Top Loads by Tokwe. So if today is the first time you're seeing my face, I'm a fragrance reviewer from Lagos, Nigeria, and I will be elated if you subscribe to my channel. Today in the video, I'm comparing two different fragrances that are set to be dupes. They're Lattafa fragrances, but set to be dupes of By the Fireplace by Maison Martin Margiela. So if you're interested in knowing which fragrances I'm comparing, without much ado, let's get into the video. Welcome back to the video. So I'm comparing Lattafa's Ameer Al Oudh Intense Oud and Raghba Wood Intense. These two fragrances have been set to be dupes of replicas By the Fireplace. So since I own By the Fireplace now, I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison for you. So I'm going to start with the OG right here, which is replicas By the Fireplace. Okay, I'm going to spray all in the boxes because I've been recording videos for a bit today, so I have a lot of fragrances on me, so I would review them from the box. I'll also be giving you the notes from my laptop today, not my notebook. I can't find my notebook, and I also didn't have the time to write down the notes like I do, so I just said let me check it for you whilst I do this. So I'm spraying this out here, 2 sprays, and I'll give you, I'm not also wearing my glasses, which is not a good thing, so I can't see even from this direction. Okay, so By the Fireplace has cloves, pink pepper, orange blossom. It has mid notes of chestnut, gaiac wood, and juniper. Base notes of vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmere. Okay, so like I said, this is a beautiful, cozy, woody. It's very warm, cozy. It has woodiness to it, balsamic. It's very like sorry, I'm trying to set my computer down properly. I'm so scared. So it's warm, woody, warm spice, very cozy. I feel like they got the message. They say it's originally By the Fireplace, and you know, it has that burning wood and chestnut. And honestly, the chestnut gives this creaminess, this warmth, slight bit of nuttiness, but it feels more lactonic to my nose than nuttiness. Really, really, really beautiful. I like it. So now let's smell. The next one that I want to put it toe to toe is Ameer Al Oudh, this one, and this is the Intense Oud edition. Honestly, I broke the initial one of this fragrance that I had, so this is my second bottle. This is what it looks like. Okay, great. So box, I promised to do box. I'm going to put it on my skin. Okay, so this has notes of, again, let's go to the faithful laptop. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I understand. So this one has notes of, yep, it has notes of woody notes, agar wood, vanilla, sugar, alga wood, sandalwood, and herbal notes. Okay, this is very creamy, I have to be honest. It's very smoky, creamy, woody. Yep, slightly bitter. It gets really sweet. It has this like milkiness to it. I know that for these notes, there was somebody mentioned that there's a hidden note of labdanum in it that wasn't mentioned here, and I understand, and I feel like was labdanum mentioned? No, it wasn't. So it has that creaminess and mimics that. This one, Ameer Al Oudh, is like, it's very familiar to this, and I understand why they'll say it's a dupe. It definitely has the By the Fireplace vibes. I would say that it's just that there's an oud variant to it. There's oud here. This is a very light oud, but I definitely the light, almost bitter oud kind of a thing. So I smell it, and so that's just what is different. But it's very, very close. I'll give, because of the throwing in of the oud, I'll give this almost like an 80% dupe to by the fireplace. So I find that Ameer Al Oudh is at about 80% close, maybe even 82%. I understand in sillage you may, and if you want that your skin doesn't pick up the oud, you may not know that this is a dupe of it. Also in performance, by the fireplace stays on my, it projects for the first 2 hours, lasts on my skin for about 10 hours. It forms a very, you know, mild to medium cloud bubble around me, and it, you know, it projects about 3/4 of an arm's length. It's definitely a unisex. This on the other hand projects for the first 2 hours. It's like a beast scent. It lasts super long too. It does the same 10 hours but does even longer on clothes. So this is a dupe that is, you know, giving the original a bit of a run for its money. I would also say that I like the oud thrown in here, so it gives it a bit of like its own feel to it. But I understand how this is definitely a clone, and they're very similar. I'll put this at about 83%. Okay, and the next one that I'm going to talk about as a clone or that goes side by side would be this right here. This is Raghba Wood Intense. I have given out my Raghba, but I kept this because honestly this is a Raghba that I like. If you can see, I have used it quite a bit, so this is one that I like. The Raghba Wood Intense, I want to give you the notes. Okay, Raghba Wood Intense is I thought my laptop was touchscreen. It's not. I actually thought it was. So it has notes of caramel, gaiac wood, licorice, cedar, sugar, oud, sandalwood, cashmere, incense, vanilla, amber, oak moss, and musk. Okay, this is a very smoky Raghba. What I described this, I know it's at the back of my hand. This is a Raghba that is like you light a fire and then you use Raghba as the accelerant or the fuel, like what you put to light the fire. Okay, so this over the top is no way, this is not a clone or anything close to By the Fireplace. Nope. This is Raghba that is much more sugary and much more smokier. That is a much more sugary version of Raghba, but it is not a clone of By the Fireplace. No similarity. It doesn't have the spice, it doesn't have the sweetness, it doesn't have the coziness, it doesn't have the chestnut in it. Nope. This is, it's not, it shouldn't even be. I don't know why anybody would say that Raghba Wood Intense is a clone of By the Fireplace. It is not in any way, shape or form. Let's not even talk about, like, I'm closing this one and putting it away because it's not a contender. It is not a dupe in any way. You know, it's because of these confusions that I like to have the original and compare for myself, because sometimes people just, I feel like sometimes on people's skin, but even that's why I did this in the box, so that there's no confusion that's going on my skin. So even on paper it doesn't compare, because sometimes it will compare on paper, but when it comes onto your skin something will change. But this Raghba Wood Intense, it is not in any way a clone of Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace. No, it is not. Let's not even, maybe is about, is almost, nope. No sir, no ma'am, it is not the same. They are not clones at all. Don't, if you want, I'll say that if you want one that is a clone of Wood Intense, is a clone of By the Fireplace that you can't afford, I find that this would be a better one for you, which is the Lattafa Ameer Al Oudh, but not, don't get me wrong, Raghba Wood Intense is a good fragrance, but the point I'm making here is that it is not a clone of By the Fireplace. It is not in any form or shape, at least to my nose. I mean, can we talk about it in the comment section? If you have had any experience, can you let me know why you think is a clone or why you think it's not a clone, please? Thank you very much for watching this video, and please, if you are subscribed, if you're not subscribed to this point, why don't you consider clicking the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you are always notified when I upload a new video. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.